Hi, I'm Rev Myron, and today I'm going to be talking about A Course in Miracles, Lesson 291. This is a day of stillness and peace. Christ's vision looks through me today. His sight shows me all things forgiven and at peace, and offers this same vision to the world. And I accept this vision in its name, both for myself and the world as well. What loveliness we look upon today. What holiness we see surrounding us. And it is given us to recognize it is a holiness in which we share. It is a holiness of God Himself. This day, my mind is quiet to receive the thoughts you offer me. And I accept what comes from you instead of from myself. I do not know the way to you, but you are wholly certain. Father, guide your Son along the quiet path that leads to you. Let my forgiveness be complete, and let the memory of you return to me. It's very early in the morning. I love being up early before the day gets busy, and I have time to fully contemplate the lesson for the day. I especially find the lessons in the second half of the workbook to be delicious. This is a day of stillness and of peace. Thank you, God, for this day. One time, Regina was quoting the Bible and added just 2 words to a passage that gave it special meaning. She said, "This is a day that the Lord has made for me." This day He has made it one of stillness and peace, and I will honor it by doing my best to allow Christ's vision to look through me today. Every day I have the choice of seeing the world forgiven or seeing it as the effect of false beliefs. The world seen from the perspective of the split mind is frightening and sometimes horrific. The world, as seen with Christ's vision, is peaceful, lovely, and holy. We see what is within our own mind always. The forgiven world is a reflection of a mind that has forgiven it. That is all. The world can appear different at different times and in different lights because it's not real, and thus can shift and change. Even the real world is not real, but the world forgiven reflects what is real. When I was about 15 or 16, I fell off my bike and knocked out a front tooth, and I've had a partial ever since. It's just a piece of plastic and a couple of teeth on it, and over the years, I've had to replace it a couple of times when it broke. The other day, it broke again. In the past, when I had to go without it for the 2 weeks or so that it took to get a new one made, I would be very upset. This time when it happened, I had a moment, just a tiny moment of being upset, and then I was back at peace. I instantly forgave the idea that this was an upsetting event. It happened without conscious thought because I've made a habit of thinking like this. The world is what we make of it with our beliefs. I have nerve damage in my foot, and at times it's painful. Jesus has told us that pain is not real. He's told us that there's no order of difficulty in miracles. One is not harder or bigger than another. They're all the same. All expressions of love are maximal. He also says this: the guiltless mind cannot suffer. Being sane, the mind heals a body because it has been healed. I wonder what it is in my mind that needs to be corrected. I wonder why I've resisted this healing. Clearly, my mind is not yet sane, but it's becoming sane. I appreciate that Jesus is reminding us in this lesson that we don't know the way to God, but He will lead us there. And I'm content to be led. Thank you for being here with me today. I'll talk to you tomorrow.